You know, Teresa is this movement that's about this church, which is kind of like a Baroque explosion. It's all about high-impacted drama, and so I wanted very physical things to do on the instruments. There's this kind of big cadenza for all three of you guys where the three string players go nuts in their own different ways. And right at the beginning of the viola part, there's a few different sounds we could talk about. The first one is this wild and crazy improv sound, and it looks on the page like a bunch of square note heads with all tied under a 30-second note beam. So a couple things about this. Move your bow in a super crazy fashion, no patterns, as fast as you can. Keep it kind of contained, not huge bow motions, but kind of fast, like this. Also, move your left hand fingers around in a kind of random way, not coordinating with your bow arm. You want to try it, Ann? The big things, the improv sound, just go wild and crazy and stay close to the bridge for a little bit more sopant scratch in the sound. And I'm kind of just not aiming for any pitches, I'm just moving random. You want to try it one more time? Beautiful. All right, that was the wild and crazy improv. The next sound that comes right after that in the viola part, we could call the arch gliss scratch. It's got some box note heads, some arched glissando markings, and the pressure marking on top of it. Those open square note heads mean finger anywhere you want and finger lightly. So not full finger pressure, but light pressure here, and gliss up and back like that in the gesture. At the same time, what I would like you to do is take a very sort of heavy pressure bow and go from low strings to high strings and back. So we're making that motion with the bow at the same time that we're making a gliss up and back motion. And a little bit faster. Again, if we stay close to the bridge, when we do this, we'll get that nice scratchy rasp. I like to think of it as kind of like Donald the Duck. And give it a shot. Just a few beats later in the viola part, there's a gliss up to a major chord. And the major chord is with square note heads, which means you can play any major chord you want when you gliss up to it. So Anne, maybe you could describe that figure to us.
Andrew has indicated across 1, 1, 2, 3, which is root, fifth, third, root. So you gliss up to wherever you want on the instrument and then maintain that hand frame while you do fast arpeggios across the instrument.
Yeah, so the beauty is, of course, that wherever your finger lands in the moment of performance is going to be great.
Just correct.
And correct, in fact. And you just try to get a major chord sounding on top of it, and there you're good to go. So if you're playing this piece, don't worry about the notes so much. Give me that physicality, those nice scratch tones, and like wild and crazy energy.